Welcome to Nedra Storical, where a story unfolds using tarot and oracle. Greetings, viewers. What's up, everybody? This read will be part 3. But before we read, let's clear the area and embrace the sound of clearing. All right, come on, have a seat, you guys. So, this will be part 3 for D'Angelo, who deceased on Tuesday, October 14th, 2025. D'Angelo was 51 years old and he deceased from pancreatic cancer. And D'Angelo was a neo soul artist, R&B neo soul. And if you don't know what neo soul is, it's a mixture of blues, smooth jazz, and funk. He's in a category of like Jill Scott, Erica Badu, Anthony Hamilton. It's a plethora of neo soul artists. He was one of my favorites in the male neo artist category. I love D'Angelo, as well as plenty many of us did. That's why him checking out of here was really shocking because he was so young and this was so soon. But we have no control of when somebody's time has come to transition. Now, because his deceased being was in the time frame that it was, meaning very sudden and early at age, it is a shock to us. And there's some conspiracies around whether it was a industry hit or was it just totally from, his health complications. So, anyways, my opinion, as I stated in previous videos, is I saw D'Angelo as a spirit mover. I mean, he was like hypnotic and mesmerizing, captivating. He was sexual, seductive, eccentric, and mystical. He had a way of just holding your gaze, capturing your attention, with his smooth jazz, melodic flow, and gifts and a different playing of instruments. He was a genius. But, anyways, let me stop all this yapping. So, let's get it. Part 3 to the late, great, legendary D'Angelo, who will be physically missed, but he left a stamp with his music, and he was stamped as an angel. That's my belief. So let's see. This will be what enemies could have been in his energy here and beyond. Okay, this came out. What is this? Music entertainment industry representative, executive, writer, and producer. Well, I'll be. So it is saying something about the music industry, and this is also peeping out. Malevolent spirits notice the light of an angelic being, monitoring and stalking, seeking to disturb and disrupt your being. I think this was mentioned in one of the either part 1 or part 2. So D'Angelo was really attracting attention by his angelic light in the spiritual realm and the physical realms. So I'm telling y'all, I feel like this dude was like an angel, not like a malevolent fallen angel. He was stamped, and of course, when you're in your physical being, you can get caught up in worldly things. So, oops, something wanted to come out, so I apologize. Let's see. Oh, yeah, baby mama was an enemy in his energy. Now, I hear he has 3 kids, so whatever baby mama that is. And let's go to this stack. D'Angelo. Let's see. Oh, this wants to come out. Okay, he's looking on that picture. Kind of scaring me, D'Angelo, the way you staring. A female thief was in his energy. Let's go to this stack. What it do, bruh? You just physically gone. You not Oh wait, that's not the right. This stack don't go with this. Let's go with the other what you call it. Let's do this one. Oh, you good, Angelo. What this is want to show his face. Um, a male partner or significant other, child or children that does not accept or get along with the male. So D'Angelo had some step kids, or the kids were for the female or females he dealt with didn't really get along with him. So that was in his energy. And I was going to the next stack, but this wants to show his face is sticking out. Um, oh goodness. A female serial killer who destroys men, i.e., either physically, mentally, or by spreading non curable STDs. Damn, D'Angelo. You know what? In part one, I'm. Wait a minute, I need to find it. I'm going to say this same female could be the baby mama, but this same female, I left the cards from the previous read. Envious, jealous female she is. And she also, that's for you all who haven't saw part one and part two. She's being accused of being witch. It's in one of these back here, but you know, you guys probably, oh, here it is. It's this same female, oh goodness, baby mama, witch, and entraps men and mentally stresses them out, and physically ills them or whatever. So wow, it got me confused as to where I so these are some of the enemies that was in D'Angelo enemy energies, physically, spiritually. All right, what this is wants to show his face, guys. uh, Male and female who are a part of a cult. Oh, and you know what? There was a guy in part one, and actually it was like he was possessed. So most likely carries a bad spirit or had a bad spirit on him. But there's a male and a female who are part of a cult, and also we know music industry just came out, and also I'm just showing cards from, like, if you guys didn't see the first two readings, this came out, and I think part two participates in ritualistic sex magic gatherings. So all of this, yeah, has something to do with some secret society, people he involved with, relationships, and all of that. Um, let's see. We're pushing for time, and I'm going to get to the talk to me Torical. Let's see. All right, this. All right, Spirit wants y'all to see this. The Angelo. Angel numbers. Angelic messages. You may be seeing double, triple, or quadruple digits repetitiously. You may be seeing same numerical pattern. Your spirit guides have a message for you. Look up the numbers to reveal a message of current, future, or life purpose event. Messages of also being watched and protected. So D'Angelo was seeing repetitious number, like if he would look at his phone several times throughout the day, a week, he would always see the same sequence of numbers. He may have been riding behind a vehicle, license plate may have the same number he may have saw on the phone, he could have saw on a license plate, or just like on a billboard sign, wherever. And he was wondering Wow, is this a coincidence? I keep seeing the same numbers. That was the angelic realm trying to relay to him. You're seeing these numbers because you need to look them up, and it'll have a message for you. See, yeah, I didn't talk so much. I can, yeah, I still have time. I'm going to pull a few of the Talk to Me Oracle cards. All right, D'Angelo. I feel like he's at peace now. You know, he just lost his physical container. You know, but I feel like, you know how you exhale like, all right, Historical. You're not saying nothing in that stack. Oh, look, this wants to show his face when I at the bottom. What is that? We're not told the truth. So something wasn't being relayed honestly. Well, he wasn't told the truth about something, and I'm pretty sure he ended up finding out a cursed bloodline lineage. So this type of situation may have happened to him like in a past life, you know, tied to whatever family he's from. Well, from what I understand, his family is real biblical. Man, there was one back there. It says, "Oh, when love hurts." Yeah, man. A cursed bloodline lineage. People were hurt. Well, I would say a woman or women were hurt by him with a love situation, and he also was hurt with a love situation. Oh, look, it says by a bugaboo. What time is it? Oh, I'm gonna leave it there. So we'll get back to you, D'Angelo, part 4, and this marks a week today that he's been physically away from the earthly plane, the earthly realm. What was that? Oh. And I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for coming.